ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from The Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode of House Flippers. I'm having to redo this audio because for some strange reason, my recording software did not record. So as you can see, I originally recorded this a few minutes right before I normally upload this, which is 1 p.m. I thought today was supposed to be Thursday, but it actually was in fact Friday. And by the time I finished this and after I ate lunch, it is now 3. It is basically 2 hours after I first did this. So we're going to buy these homes, and we're not even going to go to them in this episode. I basically do a bunch of the email quests, so that's cool. And this is annoying, so let's get that taken care of. That was making it hard for me to think, to talk. But yeah, this was quite annoying to have to record the audio again. But whatever, we're gonna go here and so here I spend about almost 5 minutes explaining why I thought today was Thursday instead of Friday. I basically have... So this whole year I've been doing a series called One Room a Day in Sims 3. And anybody who watches that series knows what happens, but for those who don't, what happened was, for some strange ass reason, the save files somehow got deleted. So for a while I started another like house map. And by the way, when the save file is deleted, it deleted all the save files I've ever done on Sims 3 from the very beginning of playing Sims 3. So that's about 10 to 15 years worth of save files completely gone. Usually what happened was other save files were deleted, but I don't know how some of them were deleted but not others, because so I do 2 Sims 3 series. I have a challenge that I'm doing, and I was on a huge hiatus for that one because it was kind of boring. Well, you know, Sims 3 isn't like my ultimate favorite game. It's just one of those fun games you play every once in a while. But I was also doing a series that I was sectioning off into seasons. It was kind of like a mix of a Let's Play and trying to make like a TV show style kind of Let's Play almost. And the TV style Let's Play kind of got deleted twice, the save files. And I'm honestly not sure how those got deleted, but the others weren't. But this time everything got deleted, so I didn't want to give up everything because there was, I believe there was 2.5 months left. So I just created a new house, kind of wondering what I would do, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna redo everything at first I wasn't going to do that, but then I figured, you know what, I am that type of person to redo all that stuff. So I've currently been spending most of my time doing nothing else but remaking that Sims 3 mansion. And so far I've got the first 2 floors done and the bottommost basement. I actually saved all the files for the series, and it is like 800 gigabytes. It's almost a terabyte. I actually paused the game sometime to actually look it up. Anyways, That took way less time than last time. I was talking about it for like first 10 minutes almost. But yeah, it's really annoying that I'm gonna have to redo that mansion. I'm gonna have to remake all the other two main series that I'm working on. And now I have to redo the audio for this. And now I have to try to remember some of the main points I was talking about. Well, I'll talk about them if I remember them. Here we're just cleaning up the dirt. This is a wondrous thing. If I remember it, this house has a lot of stuff we can sell. Not sure how much, but there's a lot. But yeah, this is actually the last episode of this month and of this year, and quite possibly, I'm still not sure about this, but this is something I did talk about, but it was closer to the end, so I think it's better I put this at the beginning of the episode. This might be the last episode for a few months because my Supermarket Simulator series I'm making that a season thing, and season 1 will end this Sunday, and I'm not gonna restart it until about March to give myself some time. The reason why I'm doing that is because the save files from the old version did not work on the new version, so I think it's because I had so many mods, but I'm still not sure why it wasn't working out. But yeah, that I don't really want to have, like, the House Flipper series and the City Skylines series, but nothing else. Because I want to have my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like, secondary games to play. And to be quite honest, there was a few other things I wanted to get done this year, but I'm spending way too much time on the Sims 3 stuff, trying to get that back to what it was. So yeah, with all that, I'm not able to work on some of the other things. Like, I first of all wanted to make a video showing off the new computer I got, but I haven't worked on that yet. There was another thing I was going to work on, but I haven't done that either. I even stopped working on writing and a lot of other things I usually do. So because I'm just, but I have like 3 or 4 days to finish 2 more floors or 3 more floors, because in Sims 3 you can build 5 floors above the ground, and basements you can have 4 basement floors. Thought it was the other way around, but nope. So yeah, that's mostly what I'm doing. But I wanted to make sure I have the last episodes of these 3 games for this year. The reason why I'm not sure if I want to stop House Flippers or not is because it's not a season-based game, and I can just keep playing it until it's done. And honestly, by the time I restart it in March, I would probably have been finished with it, and then we could try for something else. But honestly, I don't think there's any other secondary games I really want to play. So that's kind of the reason why I'm thinking on just continuing this series. At least this one. Maybe, well, I would want to start with City Skylines as well, because I just started it and it's really fun. So that's kind of the reason why I'm just going back and forth between those thoughts of wanting to... I kind of want to save all the games so I can do them together, but at the same time, I want to do the other two games because this one is almost finished and I want to actually be able to finish something finally. And then City Skylines is just so much fun, so I want to, you know, I want to keep playing it. And we're finally done with this house. Alright, well, that is not a good angle. That looks alright. Yeah, I think that's about it we can say on all that stuff. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to finish this year, other than getting my video about the new computer, I wanted to finish the last LP I did, because I did the first 3 seasons of Walking Dead, and I really want to get the last one finished. So I might just do that today. I was hoping to have this day full of just non-stop work on The Sims 3, because technically I'm almost finished with it. I feel like so what I'm doing is, I think this is where I paused the game to talk about how big the files were. If I remember, it was like 880 gigabytes. It's pretty close to a terabyte. But anyways, so what I do is I have every single file of it. I have all of them. Like I said, I have 880 gigabytes of it on my 7 terabytes hard drive. So almost a terabyte of that hard drive is of the One Room a Day in Sims 3 series. And so what I've been doing is I take each month, I speed it up by twice, and usually, depending on how big the videos are, it's usually about 1.5 to 2 hours long. And so I can't do it all in one sitting because I'm starting to get really bored of Sims 3. So once I'm done with this, it'll be quite some time before I do anything Sims 3 again. So I do a little bit at a time, and I'm already at the end of... I have like 3 more days worth for the second month. And I don't have to worry about month 10, 11, or 12. So 1, 2, 10, 11, and 12 are completely done. So I just have 3 to 9. And I did a little bit throughout those, trying to find the ones that I would need. So basically the videos that are going to be the basements, because I already got the bottom basement, the 4th one that I need, I already got that done, so I'm not going to worry about the basement videos, and then I'll just like mark that down, letting myself know that I need to go back and do those. But yeah, it's pretty much done. So I would have been done this day, Friday, if I didn't have to redo this. But whatever, it doesn't matter too much. I'll probably have it done by tomorrow, Saturday. Today I'm just going to record uh, House Flipper and then the City Skylines and the Supermarket Simulator. So I'm going to record all three of these today, and I'm going to try to get myself to finally finish season 4, the final season of Walking Dead. Each episode of that season is usually about 2 hours, and I recorded half of the first episode, so I'm hoping to finally finish that. There's 4 episodes instead of the normal 5 in the final season, so technically that's like 7 more hours I would need to record on that, so I don't think I can do that. I might like finish the first episode in the season, but I don't know. But yeah, tons and tons of work. Should see if... Nope. Okay. And I'm probably going to be spending one of the weekend days, like, helping somebody with moving stuff. So that'll eat into my time of doing this. So that's great. Alright, so here we are going to do the walls. Let's finally talk about the game, right? One of the things I said in this area is if you don't like painting, I said it a little bit later in the video, but if you don't like painting, then first of all, you probably shouldn't play this game, but if you do, this mission is not a good one to have because it's mostly painting. I finished all the non-painting stuff, and I wasn't even halfway to the point where you could just finish it early. Wasn't even close. So it was about halfway there. I think about the 30-minute mark in the video, so in about 10 minutes, I believe it's the 10 minutes, there's one building that we spend the rest of the video on, and it's one of my favorite houses to work on, but I don't think it's the one that I was thinking of. We'll get to that soon. Not going for the big one, even though it doesn't really matter because it's only like $6 more, so I probably could get it. The pricing in this game is a little weird. Most games would price things much higher. This game does not. Yeah, one of the things I talked about was House Flipper 2. I don't know if any of you have seen gameplay of that game, but it does not look as fun. I liked this one more. There's a mode on this game that reminds me of that, but I don't usually play it, and I honestly don't think I'll play it in this series. I might show it off a little, I guess. I'm not sure. I have to say, the painting in this game is really fun to do. Kind of. I mean, it's the thing I don't. Out of everything on this, it's the painting that I don't like, but it's only because I know it's boring for people to watch. Because whenever I watch people paint in the game, like, that's the part I don't like to see. It's the more boring part to watch. And I can tell because I'm having to redo the audio I can tell that this is really boring to watch. And of course I did not mean to paint that one section over there, but whatever. I'm starting to not paint every little section if it doesn't want you to have that section. Plus you get more money back when you sell the leftover paint. I think we have one more house. Yeah, we have one more house after this before we go to the big place. Really fun. I was hoping to get maybe 2 or 3 more of the houses taken care of, but the last house we do is so big and it takes up half the video that I just kind of wasn't able to. So yeah, next episode we do of this, I'll definitely be working on some of the houses I bought. And currently, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, I got a new skill. It's been a while since we got it. And I never actually bothered to get a perk from it, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm on the mindset of just continually doing this in the City Skylines and just not wait for the second season of Supermarket Simulator. I feel like we have probably another 10 to 15. I think there will be a total of like 30 episodes of this game when I'm finally done. Because the main thing I'm going to go for is the houses. Like once I bought all the houses and did them all, I will then stop playing the game. So I don't know if you get I think you get like an infinite amount of email missions. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. Because I think the only house that I bought that I wasn't able to finish was the last one. So, yeah. And I never really bothered much with the other mode. It was a little weird. It was like you could build or something. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, after I do this, I'm gonna work on Sims 3 a little bit. Before I do the video for tomorrow. City Skylines. I'm having fun with the game, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it next. The place I've been working on has grown quite a lot, so I might have to buy a new section. Oh yeah, here I thought I was pretty much done. I think it was this section here. This room. Yeah, I thought I was done. Cause I think it was this room. Oh, I think it's actually no, it's the next house. And we were almost able to use that small bucket for the kitchen area, almost all of it. But sadly, I had to buy one more. And you'll see why. You will see why. It looks pretty good. I like this color for some reason. I figured it would go good for the kitchen area. Kinda makes me think of coffee for some weird reason. So I figured coffee lovers would like it. Yep, as you can see, I missed 3 of them. 3 of them up front of us and the one over there. And it looks like there's more left, but there is none. So I don't really like that. So yeah, we had to get a small just for those 4 slots. And already you lose $1 from what you purchased if you were to sell it right away. And I got enough. I keep trying to dab very little in there just so I can get as much money back as I possibly can. And I'm making sure this lines up with the thing over there. I probably shouldn't have done the edge because the floor plan is slightly different. But, oh well. That's something I noticed right now. Either way, I don't think, yeah, it wasn't at 30 minutes when I did the last one. I think it was closer to 40, I guess. But I do spend 30 minutes there, so it is almost half the video. Like, the first 40 minutes is 3 different places. I believe this is the second one. 1, 2, yeah. And we do one more. Another paint job, sadly. Most of the email missions were all the Christmas stuff I didn't want to do, but then I was like, you know what, I just want to get those stuff out of there. So, yeah. There we go. Finish with this. Sell it and leave. 7,100. I didn't check to see how much money I made after this episode. Because, you know, I bought like 3, was it 3 or 4 houses? I think it was 3. Alright, first half hour is over with 2 of the missions. Alright, then let's go to... I don't remember which one. The garden ones are the one I was actually wanting to do. You know, save the best for last. Yeah, so this one has some horribly painted walls, as you'll soon see. And... yeah, we'll see how it goes. This area looks really good to me. I like the orange look. But they don't want it, so... check the basement to make sure, but we don't need to do anything here. Looks pretty cool, but we're done there. And I'll be honest, when I first came in here, I didn't really pay attention to what the room was. I honestly thought it was a bedroom. Another bedroom like these. But no, there's only 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and the kitchen and living room section. And of course the basement. So this room looks horrible. I think this room looks the worst. If I remember right. The living room and kitchen combo looks kind of cool because it's black and white basically. So it looks like a good contrast, but this just looks like those juicy fruit stick of gum. Not sure why that reminded me of that, but whatever. Well, didn't mean to color those, but I accidentally colored the first 2 and I was like, well, I guess I'll get the third. Not sure why I'm not wanting to color every single section like I used to. One little dot left. Dab the roller in there to get as little as possible. Room 1 done. But yeah, I really don't like having to... and the color's not even that great looking. Some like crappy off-white, uncooked chicken looking color. The orangish red looks so much better to me. And having this orangish red go into that blue room would be an interesting, like, feel, supposedly. But twat ever. Now this is the room that I thought I got 100% complete, but missed one thing. So let's see if we can figure out where I missed it. I know where it's at, but I want to see what I was thinking. Or see if I can guess what I was thinking. But yeah, this room's alright. It kind of looks like a puke green. The color they have me put in here is even worse. I'm pretty sure we just covered the wall that I painted. So It was the one right next to the window, but I went back to get it, so... I'm not sure. Sadly, we had to rebuy one. I still don't see what I missed, because I went back to get it. Of course, the preview I'm watching this on in my editing program doesn't like to play it at full quality, so it looks like blurry for me, sadly. There once was a way to change that and you could get the best quality, but a newer update changed that, so whatever. I still need to get a better video editing software. One I use is crap. It's basically the free version of something. Yeah, I think this room looked kind of cool. I mean, it's not black and white, but it was a dark color, you know, so it looked alright. If I had accidentally colored two of those, I would have colored the other one, but with it just being one, I didn't even bother. And I was so sure of myself that I was done with this area that I just hit the button. I want to see how much I would have gotten. 6,200 for 92%. Let's see how much we get for having to finish the area here. I still can't quite see it. Oh, okay. I don't know how I missed that. I thought I got it. Okay, so it is by percentage like I thought, but it only added like $50. It didn't add too much to it at all. So each percentage only does a very little amount. But had to get the 100. And now we have fun for the rest of the video. And here's where I was showing the other mode you can do. I accidentally clicked too quickly. I haven't really actually done any of these, I don't think. It was really weird, so I never bothered. So this is one of my favorite maps. The one I remember doing was a burnt out place. I can't remember if I already played it in one of the episodes or if it's just my memories of playing it before. But I really do like this area. The only part I don't like is the part I try to do first. So, and I didn't quite remember how to do it. There we go. So yeah, this part is the part that's the most boring. Also be able to show off my favorite rooms in this house. In fact, the first room we go to is actually my favorite. I thought that was... I didn't do that on purpose, but when I did do that, I thought it was amusing. So yeah, we have to get rid of these big piles of snow. Looks really nice out here. I love it. I don't like snow, but I still like this. I thought, because I was 15, I thought we did 3 of them. So I thought each one was 5%, but now I realize it was only 2. So each one's like 7%. Each snow pile. Yeah, I was expecting it to be like 20%, and then it was 23. We get almost half of it. The rest of these are on the balconies, so we'll get those later. Yeah, but on the ground floor, the first floor here, I believe we take care of all of the snow piles, and I think it's almost 50%. I'm not sure which one has the most, probably the bottom floor. It would make the most sense. There's not too much up there. Only like 3 or 4 piles. Probably 4 actually. 4 or 5. Yep, over 50% now. That window looked like a door to me at first, but it wasn't. But we got them all on the ground floor, and it's about, what is that, 63%? Can't really see, you'd think there would be a front door here, but if you follow this path here, as you can see, you find that the front door is technically this area, which I did not know all those years ago. But we can have fun with this. It's kind of funny. First room we go to is my favorite. Like I said, I didn't do that on purpose. But yeah, this room is one of my favorites for some strange reason. I'm not sure why, but I do indeed like it. And there's a lot of stuff we have to buy for pretty much every single room. But yeah, even for this little small dinky room, you need to buy stuff. Thankfully, well, every room you need to do something, I should say. I think most of them, but that room though was the only one where you didn't need to actually buy something. So I'm pretty sure every single room you need to buy something, except for the sauna. Yeah, you gotta buy stuff here as well, and in here. And in the other 2 rooms that we haven't seen yet, and all the rooms up on the 2nd floor. One of the other rooms I like is also on the 2nd floor. I think I definitely go through getting all the trash first. Or most of it. I think this is where I realized this isn't the version of this that I like the most. Not sure why, but I do like the burnt out version most. But yeah. Even this room wants you to buy stuff. You have to sell the things that you buy later anyways. So it's really weird. I'm like trying to find the stuff they want us to get rid of. And I think this is the first area, yeah, this is the first area where I start doing other things other than getting rid of the dirt. As you can see, all the stuff we have to sell are also the things we have to buy, except for, I think it was the snowboard. Yeah, I think, yeah. Just the skis and the bike. Kind of weird. It also didn't put me onto that right away. Oh yeah. And then I put them on the wall because that seems to be the only thing I could do. And then it wants you to change stairs, but it doesn't really tell you how. So it takes me some time to figure it out. Like a lot of time. But in the meantime, we can buy all the stuff we need for this area. We can, as I said in previously when the audio didn't record, sadly enough, we can get our pagan on and start decorating for the pagan holiday. Yeah, it just doesn't tell you how to do it. And let's get some more snow piles. We have 3 up here. And then we have, I believe we have 2 more on the other side, on the other balcony. Be kind of interesting to try and rebuild this house in The Sims 3. I might try it. That would be pretty cool. Actually, I think I will. I just have to calculate, you know. When you're like painting the walls, I believe probably 2 or 3 of those would equal a normal wall in Sims. So that's how I'm going to like calculate it. Or maybe I'll calculate it to see how big the cabinets and such are. And then they want us to clean the dirt, and the dirt is really just ice. But we're done there, and we have little left to do, the other 2 piles here. And then we'll soon be done with all the snow piles finally. Still a decent amount of dirt around, although I think most of it is just the iciness on the ground. Yep. And the other room that I like, or I kinda like, is this room right here. Not sure why I like this one also, but yeah. It's kinda cool. And these are huge windows to clean, so that's a lot of fun. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, a lot of windows to clean here, but it's fun to do, so that's cool. Not sure if it's fun to watch. It's more fun to watch than painting. I feel like I'm missing stuff up on the second floor. I feel like there's more. I remember there being more, but this looks like all there really is. Alright, and then we have stuff that fell. I think it was 2 things. And then this room has a lot of stuff to buy as well. Although not as much as the living room. The living room is overflowing with junk to buy. Put up 5 here and 2 over here. A lot of stars. And that apple looking thing is very expensive for such a small thing. A lot of this stuff looks like it should be more expensive, but nope, it's the apple. Even this cool looking gingerbread house, and I thought it was cool to get the tree, although the medium tree would have looked nicer. Putting the gingerbread house next to the tree was pretty cool. Nice spot over there for it. And I put one up here. And the room is complete. Next up is the bathroom. But let's do the hallway first. It almost looks like a sleeping face here. Wasn't really trying for that, but whatever. A few things to settle here. Not sure what they are. Bunch of junk, it looks like. And yeah, this stuff is, there's a lot of this stuff. So let's mount the devices. This is the first time I set up this shower here. I believe it's, if I remember right, it's much simpler than the others. Yeah, as you can see, much simpler. There wasn't even another glass window by the side of the toilet, so that's weird. Yeah, as you can see, this house has a lot of stuff. What was it? 20, 33, about 34 minutes spent on this one house alone. Pretty interesting. And this floor is definitely much better. It's good to know. I don't like how the floor stuff still looks, it's there still. Like when you buy all the stuff you need to buy, that stuff goes away, but not this. And I thought each one of these had 10, so it's like, I guess I had to get 3 of them. But they actually have 15 each, so you really only need to get 2. Find out that immediately, basically. Yeah, I probably could have put them on that wall and the wall behind me, the smaller walls, but whatever. I wanted to surround the bath, but then I realized you need 23 of them, so... And as soon as I get it, I get rid of the rest, and somehow it like deleted the ones. I tried setting them down, but they like deleted or something strange like that. It's really weird. Could have only gotten a small for this, but whatever. But yeah, as you can see, it kind of looks weird. I probably should have just did the other 2, but I didn't even really care that much. And now we have a bunch of this kind of stuff. Looks kind of cool. Probably should have put the cabinets and stuff first. Decided to put it halfway through since I needed 2 of them. That way it would look pretty cool, which it does. And then I thought there was more, but they're actually smaller. So I figured the other side of the wall should be good. And I think it probably does. Sadly, the developers didn't think about putting a reflective on it. It looks very vaguely reflective, but not very good. And then I realized we needed 2 of them, not just 1. And they want us to put more stars up here. So that's what I do. A good place to have some towels right there on the counter. Get some soap. The only bathroom I've seen that has soap. And the tree right where the fire hazard would be. Just how it should be. And then I try to figure out how to do this. So I decide to try and sell it and see what happens. And yeah, that's how you change the stairs, is by trying to sell it. It's kind of amusing. Because all the stairs here don't work. And once you click on it, you notice that you can change it. It doesn't tell me, it doesn't tell you how to change it. So I probably could have just changed one thing, but I decided not to bother. And by that I mean I decided to not bother on doing nothing, and I bothered on changing everything. Pretty much everything. I still liked the railing being black, and I liked the idea of the steps being black too because it looked pretty cool. So yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. And there's stuff to buy here. Yep, that's why this place took so long, was because there was just so much crap to buy, and you had to try and find a spot for everything. Eventually it gets to the point, like, I don't even care where I put it, I just try to find something. And that's pretty much for all of the houses that, like, say to get something, then you're just like, how's this supposed to fit here? Got some candles on the floor just to make things look spooky. Mitch. But yeah, this area is done with. And then we had to do this area. And there seems to be a lot of junk just for this one little tiny room. But as you can see, every single area basically demands you to buy something, except for the sauna. But even then, every single room does have something in it. The only thing I can't remember is, I don't know if the little small room behind the kitchen, I'm not sure if that has something you need to buy or not. But that's the last place we go to, so we'll see then. Another house, another tree. This time I go with a medium tree. We'll see that after this. I believe the tree is after this. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. Interesting. I do remember a tree. That's where I realize you can twist and turn it. Now I have the medium tree and it looks cool, like there's a tree outside the gingerbread house. I tried making a gingerbread house once when I was in school. It's more fun to just eat all this stuff. And it wasn't one of those crappy box junk things. For some reason, this area just didn't work out. It was really weird. Made it look like there was 12 that you needed to put there. So I was going to start doing 12, and then it just worked. So yeah, I have no idea what was up with that. I think that was the only thing to sell, it looks like. That's kind of funny. And this is where I decided to just get rid of all the dirt on the ground, which basically turns out to be this stuff, which is ice, which is kind of stupid to wash it, but whatever. It's just gonna make more ice. Yeah, I thought I saw stuff on the wall there on the minimap, but it's just the dirt inside the place. But either way, the dirt's taken care of, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And I decided to close all the doors since we're done with the outside. And we can see how it looks when it's clean better, which is because it's dark outside now. A lot of times I forget there's a day-night cycle in the game. The windows are fun to watch too, I just noticed. Alright, got all the dirt. Guess I didn't notice it for a while. And now it's time to buy all the stuff in this area. Mistletoe. Mistletoe. That's if you pronounced a lot of the words. Mistletoe. Yeah, this room is easy. I almost went through every room just to make sure, and then I was like, I'm not gonna bother. Yep, and here we got a lot of junk here as well. Mostly it's this stuff. Bam, 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 penis monkey. Alright, I think yeah, this area had a ton of dirt. I wasn't even looking at the minimap, and I still saw the dirt on the minimap, because there's just so much. There's the room back there, the last room. And it's dark here, but soon we get some light. There we go. Not much, but some. There's not a lot of walls in this room here that isn't full of windows. This will be a fun, like I said earlier, I'm thinking on trying to recreate this in Sims 3, so this will be pretty fun to try. Got a lot of packages to put here. And by a lot, there's actually not that much. Just enough for like one person, I would think. Well, there is only 2 bedrooms in this place, so... yeah, this whole huge place, 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Well, there's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs, then there's like a toilet room, and then there's like the bathroom with a sauna attached to it and a shower in there, but I don't think there was a toilet in there. But yeah, there's not a lot of walls, so you have to just try to find something. Put some candles on the table, even though you don't need it. I guess it could be for mood lighting. Boom, boom. Another package. Some more of these expensive apples. For some reason it didn't let me set the other one down. These things are huge. So after those four, I decided to make these small, because they were huge as well. And they're still technically huge. And we're pretty close to being done finally. And here's the back room. Alright, so there's two rooms where you don't have to buy something for. But every room has at least something that needs to be done for it. This one much more so than the sauna, obviously, but yeah. It took some time to get the other trash, but it's under the table. But we have to clean it before I'm able to notice it, because it just looked like the rest of the dirt. So there we go, 6,300 for all that hard work. Bam, bam, bam. The bathroom looks much better, I think. The upstairs bathroom. I still like that room. Out of the two bedrooms, the one downstairs is my favorite. Yep, that's that. Coolie ho. Well, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you all, peace to you, and as always, stay safe.